Mountain biking is an incredible sport. The places, the nature, the technology. But there are just a few things that they don't tell you about it when you start out. Bike. Nice. But hang on, there's still more kit to buy. What? You're stoked with your new bike. It's your pride and joy. But what they don't tell you is that, well, that bike you bought from the shop can be upgraded. And you start noticing other people's bikes and the bits they've got too. Aftermarket suspension, grippier tyres, bigger pedals and shorter cranks. Even longer droppers. And it doesn't even just stop at the bike. Nope, you've got helmets, clothing, you've got technology like computers, and don't even get me started on vans. I mean, there is always more kit to buy.
N+1 is a correct number of bikes. Have you heard that before? It's definitely something that goes around. Yes, you may have got yourself a lovely full suspension bike, but what about hardtail for pump track riding or a winter bike? Brilliant. Gravel bike? Yeah, that seems sensible because I want to do some miles. I want to get fit. Downhill bike? Yeah, I might only use it twice a year, but I love a downhill bike. Haven't even got started on e-bikes yet. Don't forget, once you've got all those lovely bikes, which I do, obviously I've got some brilliant GMBN bikes. They're not really mine, but I treat them like my own. You have to have somewhere to put them. You need loads of space as well.
You're obsessed with it. You'll find out that you'll be scroll-holing in your social media, just focusing on so much people shredding their rigs. You'll find that your YouTube channel, the algorithm, will just be focusing on mountain biking and mountain biking only. Talk about YouTube, right? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so, because we do a plethora of a number of videos on how to ride your bike, what to do, and go on some epic adventures. Now, talk about epic adventures. If you're not at work or at school or riding your bike, you'll be planning your next adventure, where you want to go riding next. And on that thought, you'll be like, how the heck am I going to get there? So you've got a car. It could be all right for you for now, but maybe a van would be better. But then maybe you've got a van. Now it's time to convert that van into an epic mountain biking camper van to go on these epic adventures. Or you'd find that your bike costs way more than your car, a bit like me right now. But hey, just think of all of those trails that you could be hitting.
When people get passionate about things like mountain biking, they also can sometimes get very strong opinions. And I'll have my hand up here. I've definitely had very strong opinions in the past. So I try and regulate myself now. It used to be wheel sizes. Now it's where your cables should go. Should they be routed through your headset? People have opinions. I have an opinion on that. Let me know what yours is. Do you get angry about it in the comments down below? But if you really want to see what I mean, jump into the comments and say, I'm thinking about getting an e-bike, and watch the sparks fly. So try not to take it too personally. If someone prefers 35mm bars and you prefer 31.8s.
Whole new vocabulary. Yes, you're going to have to learn a new language. When you come into mountain biking, you need to learn a new language because you need to know the difference between a dropper and a derailleur. And you need to learn what a rocker link is to a rebound circuit and everything in between. And that's even before you start riding. You'll know the difference between shredding a Loma is a good thing to getting sent out the front door is a very bad thing.
You'll hoard loads of random parts. Now, it does start small. Little box with a few bits. That always grows to then, well, another box with a few more bits in. And then, well, maybe a third box with a few bits in. And then a drawer with more things in and more bolts and things in. And all these old parts, I'm sure you'll have old forks that you'll keep because you never know. There might be something on there that you might one day need. Maybe not for your main bike, but maybe for your second bike. Maybe for that single speed that you're going to build out of the bits that you've got left over. But then, because you've got bits left over, you need to buy another bike. So effectively, you'll just keep hoarding. It's great.
Whether you ride clips or flats, no one is safe from the dreaded shin slap. Be honest, we've all done it on a push-up as well. A decent pair of riding shoes and pedals will really minimise this. And that doesn't mean that you have to go clipped in. A decent pair of flat pedals that are actually sized specifically to fit your feet will really help, as will some riding-specific grippy shoes.
You'll start finding mud absolutely everywhere. On a day like today, look, you got splatterings all over your clothes, your bike's gonna have to be done, the helmet's covered in mud. It's not just that though. The inside of your van, the inside of your car, the outside of your van, the outside of your car. Your washing machine's probably going to get destroyed. Your normal clothes will end up getting muddy. I mean, heck, literally, you will start finding mud everywhere. But you know what? It's still a wicked sport. Anyway, that's it from us today in the woods. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you later.